Hey ladies and gentlemen, Javier here with the real Javier Novoa. I took a 2-day excursion into Galveston, Texas for some meditation, also looking into some mystical areas like the Bishop's Palace, and I wanted to share it with you. So I took a lot of video. So these videos may be considered an anomaly here on the real Javier Novoa, but I wanted to share my trip with you, and I wanted to give you something of the feeling that I got as I took the trip. So we're going to split this into two parts. The first part's going to be my tour of the Bishop's Palace. Beautiful palace, beautiful Victorian architecture. I just want you to see it for fun. So tomorrow we'll be releasing our tour of the Strand, which is downtown Galveston. Equally as beautiful and historic. So sit back, enjoy, and watch. This is just going to be a fun watch for you today here at the Real Javier Novoa. Tomorrow we return with our normal programming on interiorism, on living free. Of course, this trip is part of living free, so enjoy it, guys. If you find value in the videos, by the way, if you find fun in the channel, value in the channel, I invite you to subscribe to the channel below. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can get the word out on how to live free out to as many people as possible. So, till very soon, guys. This is Javier. Enjoy our trip. Hey guys, I'm going upstairs to the Bishop's Palace, which is a historical house in Galveston, Texas. Look, this is a true traditional stove. I'd love one of these. Stove and oven from the Bishop's Palace here, over 100 years old. This is the kitchen, rather the temporary kitchen. Here's the little basin here. And the sink. That is pretty interesting. Here's Bishop Burns china here. This was sold to the bishop after the original owners got rid of it. Of course, they lived very well. And right across the street is the Sacred Heart Church, which served as the cathedral here in Galveston. It's a beautiful church. See it from the bishop's window. Here's the bishop's terrace. Of course, it won't let us go out there, but this is a traditional 19th century terrace where you can see the church outside. This place is full of Renaissance style art here. I believe this is the dining room. Look at that, upholstery. The trays which the servants would use, and so on. A lot of people are here, and of course on the roof we have some traditional art and chandelier. Here's the table, the bishop's dining room, ladies and gentlemen. So Neptune, the god of the sea, is carved into much of the upholstery here, which is very interesting for a Catholic bishop, but very appropriate god if you were going to choose one here, of the sea here in Galveston. And this is apparently made of oak. That is incredible. Here are some of the dishes and so on. Have a drink. That is pretty cool. Look at these. That is living the life, ladies and gentlemen. Some Egyptian artwork here. So this is what they call the postcard box here, and apparently it was a common item in Victorian homes, reflecting the history of the family's travels there. It's like an album. Very beautiful. They said do not open, so we won't do that. We're here in the middle part of the Bishop's Palace. Very luxurious historic building here in Galveston, Texas. This is incredible stuff here. Here we have some artwork. Take a look at this fireplace, guys. With onyx and some other precious stones from Mexico, some wood. Look at that. From about almost 200 years ago, guys. Going up the main stairway here in the Bishop's Palace. Look at the stained glass. Dome above. Then you can look just down into the lobby there. That's the entrance to the house. Look at the artwork. Look at this artwork. This is a very luxurious space, that's for sure, guys. Now we're ascending the stairs, guys, into the main upstairs room. Look at that throne-like chair there. Look at these designs. And we come into the room here. This looks like a large sitting room. Apparently this mansion was first built in 1887. So, here's a painting of the crucifixion, if you can see it. Oh, this is the chapel. Wow. This is the chapel, ladies and gentlemen, for the bishop. The bishop's chapel, the monstrance, and of course, beautiful pictures there. Here's the bishop himself, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop himself of this palatial estate. We're here in the chapel of the house, but I want you to look on the roof here if we can see it. These are the authors of the 4 Gospels. On the roof, very beautiful paintings. So we've arrived at what looks like the bedroom. Look at this small bed, but very beautiful design here, guys. And of course we have a beautiful chair. Look at the views out into the general Galveston here. Palm trees. This is a great view for a bedroom, guys. I love this. Look at that. This house was also green before green was cool, or before green was green. It is climate controlled simply by the structure of the building, as many old buildings were. So we're in the bishop's bathroom here. Look at some of this upholstery. Look at the bedroom there. But let's look at this ship going out here. There's a cruise going out. We're looking at it from the bishop's palace. That is cool, guys. Now we're in Mrs. Gresham's bathroom. Look at this view, guys. Here's the church. And look at this floor. And, of course, a bathtub. I always like to take baths. I knew I was related with the rich and famous that way because they also like to take baths. There's the sink. Very beautiful bathroom, guys. This is Mrs. Gresham's bedroom here with some beautiful artwork. Beautiful bed. Look at some of the upholstery here. Magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. Well, guys, just finished touring this historic, the Bishop's Palace here. Look at these just to top off the journey here. I guess these are winged lions or gargoyles guarding the entrance. That is pretty cool, guys. Look at this one. Pretty fierce looking. And wow, of course, we had a great time. Couldn't capture it all. I didn't have enough space in the phone that I was doing the recording with. And I just also wanted to enjoy a lot of the tour, but you get the idea. This is a palatial estate. It evokes feelings of mysticism. It evokes beauty. Because in this modern world, we don't have enough beauty, guys. We're in concrete cages. Ayn Rand talked about the fact that man needs art for the sustenance of his soul. What we saw in that building was real art. It's very hard to find true art now that sustains the soul. So it's always good to go to places like this and to re-evoke the feelings that were evoked in the people of that day. So that's why I enjoy touring places like this. Again, it ties in with mysticism, ties in with personal development and sustenance, and will always occasionally bring videos to you like this of our tours of beautiful places. So remember, I am doing coaching calls. We will guide you hand in hand through the modalities of interiorism, which, by the way, big videos coming up on interiorism and tying it in with science. You don't want to miss that coming up this week. So we're back in Dallas, back in full swing, and I will see you guys very soon.